Gemini, this is your reading for the 5th of August, 2026, and I need you to hear me clearly right now because the universe did not bring you here by accident. The money is coming. The call you have been waiting for, the one you check your phone for every single morning, the one you almost stopped believing would come. It is closer than you think. And here is the part that will make your heart race. It is not just a small shift. It is not a gentle nudge. Something is arriving that will make you look back at every sleepless night, every moment of doubt, every time you whispered to yourself, maybe it is never going to happen for me, and you will realize it was all leading here. So before we go deeper, tell me in the comments where you are watching from tonight, and if this message already feels like it was written for your soul, press that like button right now so the universe knows you are ready to receive. Gemini, my dear, dear Gemini, take a breath with me right now. Just one slow, deep breath, because what I am about to unfold for you on this 5th day of August, 2026, carries a weight of blessing that your spirit has been carrying the ache of for a very, very long time. You have been waiting, not casually waiting, not patiently waiting like someone who knows the answer is just around the corner. No. You have been waiting the way a person waits when they have started to wonder if the phone will ever ring, if the door will ever open, if the universe has perhaps forgotten their name. You have been refreshing your messages. You have been checking your bank account and feeling that quiet, heavy pressure in your chest, the one you do not talk about, the one you smile through when someone asks you how you are doing. And I want you to know, right here, right now, in this sacred little space between you and my voice, that the universe has not forgotten you. Not for one single second. There is something deeper here, Gemini, something the cards are screaming at me to tell you. The wheel of fortune is turning, and it is turning in your direction. You see, the wheel does not turn for everyone at the same time. Some signs received their shift 3 months ago. Some received it last week. But yours, Gemini, yours is arriving now in this August window, and it is arriving with a force that will make you gasp. The call you have been waiting for, whether it is about a job, a project, a financial opportunity, a door you knocked on so many times you lost count, that call is being prepared in the spiritual realm even as I speak these words. Someone is holding your name in their hands. Someone is about to make a decision that changes the next chapter of your life. And the money, Gemini, the money that has felt scarce, the money that has felt like it flows to everyone around you, but never quite reaches your palms, there is an incoming wave of abundance that is not tied to your old patterns. It is new, it is unexpected, it is the kind of financial shift that makes you sit down and say, finally, finally, finally. But I need to address something tender with you, and I need you to let this land softly in your heart. The waiting was not punishment. I know it felt like punishment. I know there were nights you lay awake wondering what you did wrong, what you missed, why it seemed so effortless for others and so impossibly slow for you. But the delay was not a denial. The delay was a divine unfolding. The universe was clearing a path that could not have been walked earlier. The universe was removing people, removing situations, removing timelines that would have given you something small when it was preparing to give you something vast. You were not being ignored. You were being prepared. You were being made ready for a version of your life that the old you, the rushed you, the anxious you could not have held, and now you can hold it. Now you are ready. The star card is glowing over your reading tonight, Gemini, and if you know the tarot, you know that the star appears after the storm. It appears after the tower has crumbled, after the chaos, after the tears. The star says healing is here, hope is not naive. The water is returning to the dry riverbed of your life, and it is returning in a golden stream. The magician also whispers through this reading, reminding you that you already possess every tool you need. You are not waiting for permission. You are not waiting for someone else to validate your worth. The power was always in your hands. The call is simply the external confirmation of an internal truth you have been too exhausted to see. Now, a gentle reminder, my love. This is a general reading spoken to the collective energy of Gemini under this August sky. You are a unique soul with your own chart, your own story, your own sacred timing. So take what resonates, let the rest drift past you like leaves on a river, and trust your own intuition above all. You are the final authority on your life. Always later in this reading, we are going to go so much deeper. We are going to talk about your heart, about love, about whether someone is coming back or whether someone new is stepping forward. We are going to talk about your body, your energy, your family, your studies if you are a student, and I am going to reveal your lucky numbers and your lucky color for this powerful day. So stay with me. Do not click away. The best part is still ahead of you. And Gemini, if this message is already touching something real inside you, if you felt that little shiver when I said the call is coming, do me a small kindness. Tap that like button. Subscribe if you have not already. It tells the universe you are open, you are listening, you are ready. And it helps this message find another Gemini who needs to hear it tonight. Now, your lucky numbers for the 5th of August 2026 are 7, 14, 23, 38, and 42. Write them down. Keep them close. You might see them on a receipt, on a clock, in a conversation. And when you do, take it as a wink from the cosmos saying, yes, this is your path. Keep going. Your lucky color today is golden amber, the color of late afternoon sunlight, the color of honey, the color of things that have been warmed by time. Wear it. Light a candle in that shade. Let it wrap around your energy like a soft shawl, reminding you that you are glowing, you are seen, you are enough. There is something deeper here, Gemini, something about your mindset that needs to shift before the abundance can fully land. And that is what we are walking into next. Let us step away from the noise of the outside world for a moment, Gemini, and walk into the quiet sanctuary of your own mind. Because before the money can land in your hands, before that phone can ring and change your reality, there must be a vessel strong enough to hold it all. And I need to talk to you about your self-worth. For so long, you have been shrinking yourself to fit into rooms that were too small for you. You have been accepting less because you convinced yourself that less was safe, that less was realistic, that wanting more was somehow arrogant. But the universe is now asking you to expand. The abundance that is rushing toward you cannot fit into the tiny box of your past doubts. You must stretch your spirit. You must look in the mirror and truly believe that you deserve the windfall, you deserve the recognition, you deserve the love that is coming. I know how hard it has been to maintain that belief. When you have been surviving, when you have been counting every penny and measuring every word, your mind naturally defaults to a scarcity mindset. It whispers that if something good happens, it must be a mistake. It tells you to brace for impact, to wait for the other shoe to drop. But my sweet Gemini, I am here to tell you that the other shoe is not going to drop. The sky is not falling. The heavens are opening. It is completely okay that you felt afraid. It is completely okay that you doubted. The universe does not judge your exhaustion. It only honors your willingness to heal from it. Release the guilt you carry for not being perfectly positive all the time. Your humanity is not a flaw in your manifestation. It is the very soil from which your new life will grow. But that is not all the cosmos wants you to see today. There is a profound shift happening in your intuitive body, and I am seeing the powerful energy of the high priestess sitting right beside you in the ether. She sits behind the veil, holding the sacred scrolls of hidden knowledge, and she is telling you that your gut feelings have been right all along. How many times have you ignored a quiet whisper inside you because it did not make logical sense? How many times have you talked yourself out of a brilliant idea because someone else told you it was impractical? The high priestess is here to validate your inner voice. She is telling you that the call you are waiting for is not just a random stroke of luck, it is a co-creation. You have been manifesting this in your dreams, in your quiet moments, in the silent prayers you thought went unheard. Trust the whispers, Gemini. They are guiding you to the gold. There is something deeper here, a beautiful layering of energies that I need to explain to you. Alongside the high priestess, the magnificent archetype of the Empress is stepping forward into your reading. If the high priestess is your intuition, the Empress is your worthiness. She is the mother of the tarot, draped in abundance, surrounded by the lushness of nature, completely at peace in her own skin. She does not chase, she attracts. She does not beg, she receives. The universe is asking you to embody the Empress right now. Stop chasing the outcome. Stop trying to force the door open with your bare hands. Sit back in your power. Nurture yourself. Speak to yourself with the gentle, unconditional love that the Empress gives to her creations. When you become a magnet for love and prosperity within yourself, the external world has no choice but to mirror it back to you. And then, my dear Gemini, we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is the card of the ultimate material blessing. It is the golden coin being offered to you by a hand reaching through the clouds. This is the money. This is the job offer. This is the tangible, physical manifestation of your prayers. But the Ace of Pentacles requires a specific energy to take root. It requires you to look at the coin not with desperation, but with deep, profound gratitude. You must thank the universe for the blessing before it even fully materializes in your bank account. You must walk today as if the money is already yours. Feel the relief in your shoulders. Feel the lightness in your step. This emotional turn, this shift from begging to thanking, is the exact frequency that pulls the Ace of Pentacles out of the spiritual realm and drops it right into your lap. What happens next is important, because you are no longer the person who first started praying for this change. You have been forged in the fire of waiting. You have been softened by the tears of uncertainty. You are stepping out of the shadows and into the golden light of your own destiny. You are no longer asking for permission to be successful, to be wealthy, to be deeply and profoundly loved. You are simply claiming what was always yours by divine right. The universe is rearranging the chessboard of your life, and every piece is finally moving into its perfect, destined place. But the spiritual preparation is only the first half of the journey. Now, we must look at how these beautiful cosmic energies are going to practically touch every single area of your daily life. We are going to look at your physical body, your career, your finances, and the intricate web of your relationships. The cards are laying out a map for your health, your work, and your heart, and you need to hear exactly what is coming for you in these specific areas. The universe is also showing me something very specific about your body, Gemini, and I need you to listen carefully. For weeks, maybe even months, you have been carrying a tension in your shoulders, a tightness in your jaw, a shallow quality to your breathing that you barely even notice anymore because it has become your default. Your nervous system has been locked in survival mode, bracing for the next problem, scanning for the next financial worry, rehearsing conversations that never quite go the way you hoped. But that is shifting now. The healing energy of this August window is pouring into your physical form like warm water dissolving salt. You are going to notice, perhaps as early as this week, that your chest feels wider, that you can take a full breath all the way down into your belly, that you wake up and your mind is not immediately racing. Your body is remembering what it feels like to feel safe, and I want you to honor that. Drink more water, walk outside, let the sunlight touch your skin. Your body has carried you through the hardest part, and now it is asking for tenderness in return. But that is not all, because we must talk about your work, your career, your professional path, and this is where the energy becomes electric. Gemini, the call you have been waiting for, the one tied to your livelihood, your purpose, your daily work, it is arriving in a form that will surprise you. It may not come from the exact source you expected. It may not come wrapped in the exact title or role you originally envisioned, but it will come, and when you hear the words on the other end of that line, you will feel a jolt of recognition in your bones. If you have been searching for a job, if you have been sending applications into the void and hearing nothing but silence, the silence is breaking. Someone in a position of authority is reviewing your name right now. A door that was locked is being unlocked. And if you are already working but feeling unseen, undervalued, undercompensated, there is a shift in recognition coming. A project, a conversation, a moment of visibility that finally allows others to see what you already know to be true about your talents. And this ties directly into your finances, Gemini, because the money that is coming is not just a single payment. It is a shift in your financial current. The Ace of Pentacles I showed you earlier is not a one-time coin. It is a seed, and seeds grow into trees. You may receive an unexpected refund, a bonus you did not anticipate, a payment for work you completed long ago that was delayed, or an entirely new income stream that presents itself through a conversation you almost did not have. The pressure that has been squeezing your chest when you look at your bills, it is loosening. You do not need to solve everything today. You do not need to panic tonight. The flow is redirecting toward you, and the first signs of that redirection will appear before the end of this week. There is something deeper here when we look at your heart, Gemini, and the cards are showing me two very different love stories. If you are in a relationship, in a partnership, in a committed bond, there has been a distance between you and your person. Not a dramatic distance, not a fight, but a quiet drifting. A sense that you are both tired and have stopped truly talking to each other. This week, that changes. A conversation is coming that feels like opening a window in a stale room. Fresh air, honesty, softness. You will say something vulnerable, and instead of being met with defensiveness, you will be met with understanding. The bond deepens. If you are single, Gemini, your energy is becoming magnetic in a way that is almost startling. You are no longer broadcasting neediness or desperation. You are broadcasting the Empress. You are broadcasting self-possession, and someone is going to notice. Someone is going to look at you and feel the pull. It may begin as a message, a comment, a small interaction that seems insignificant at first. But do not dismiss it. The seed is being planted. The universe is also showing me your family, Gemini, and there is a tender healing here. A conversation you have been avoiding, a tension with a parent, a sibling, a family member who does not fully understand your path. There is a moment of grace approaching. You do not need to fix everything. You do not need them to agree with you. But there will be a softening, a small gesture, a shared meal, a phone call where, for the first time in a long while, you both simply listen. Let that be enough. Let that small bridge be the beginning. For the students among you, the Geminis who are studying, preparing for exams, trying to focus while the world feels chaotic, your mental clarity is returning. The fog is lifting. Gemini is ruled by Mercury, the planet of the mind, and Mercury is gifting you a period of sharp, focused, almost effortless concentration. What felt impossible to understand last month will suddenly click. Write things down. Study in the morning when your mind is freshest. Trust your intelligence. You are more capable than your anxiety has let you believe. And for your energy overall, Gemini, you are shifting from a state of anxious vigilance into a state of golden anticipation. You will feel it like a warmth in your solar plexus, like the first morning of spring after a long winter. You will feel lighter. You will feel like yourself again. And this energy is going to draw certain people toward you. Your compatibility this week is strongest with Libra, who will mirror your desire for balance and beauty and remind you that harmony is not weakness. Aquarius, who will spark your mind, challenge your ideas, and remind you how thrilling it is to be truly understood intellectually. And Leo, whose warmth and loyalty will wrap around you like a protective flame, reminding you that you do not always have to be the clever one, the quick one, the one who figures it all out alone. Sometimes you can just be held. As we come to the final moments of this sacred space we have shared today, Gemini, I want you to pause and just feel the shift in the room. Can you feel it? That subtle, beautiful lightness that has settled over your shoulders since we began this journey together. You came into this reading carrying a heavy, invisible backpack of worry. You carried the weight of the waiting, the sting of the delays, the quiet fear that perhaps you had been passed over by the very universe you pray to. But look at you now. Look at how your energy has expanded. You are stepping out of this reading not just as a hopeful seeker, but as an empowered creator. You are stepping into the frequency of profound relief, the kind of deep, soul-level relief that makes you want to close your eyes and just breathe, knowing that the cavalry is not coming because you are the cavalry, and the blessings are already at your door. There is something deeper here that I want you to carry with you long after this video ends. The call you are waiting for, the financial breakthrough, the shift in your career and your heart, these are not random acts of luck. They are the direct results of your spiritual endurance. You survived the fire, Gemini. You did not let the bitterness of the waiting turn your beautiful heart cold. You kept your light on, even when the room was dark and the silence was deafening. And the universe always, always rewards a light that refuses to be extinguished. So tonight, when you lay your head on your pillow, I do not want you to rehearse your worries. I do not want you to check your phone one last time with a sigh of disappointment. I want you to close your eyes and visualize that golden amber light wrapping around you. I want you to hear the phone ringing in your mind's eye, and I want you to feel the smile spreading across your face before it even happens in the physical world. As you step out into the world tomorrow, I want you to imagine a shield of that same golden amber light surrounding your aura. You are going to walk differently tomorrow. You are going to speak differently. When you interact with people, they will sense a new boundary, a new quiet confidence that was not there last week. You are no longer the person who begs the universe for scraps, and you are no longer the person who accepts the bare minimum from those around you. You are walking in the energy of the Empress, and the Empress does not chase. She simply exists in her abundance, and the world rushes to offer her its finest gifts. Protect this energy fiercely. If old anxieties try to whisper in your ear, gently thank them for trying to keep you safe, and then let them go. You do not need their protection anymore. You are protected by the cosmos itself. When that financial shift finally lands in your hands, when the money arrives and the pressure lifts, I want you to remember this exact moment. I want you to remember the faith it took to sit here and listen to this message when the bank account was low and the hope was thin. Years from now, when you are sitting in the beautiful, abundant, deeply fulfilling life you have built, you will look back at August of 2026 as the great turning point. You will tell the story of this month to the people you love. You will tell them about the time you almost gave up, but decided to trust the universe for just one more day, and that one more day changed everything. This waiting period is not a blank space in your biography. It is the climax of your hero's journey. But remember, my beautiful Gemini, this reading, these cards, these cosmic whispers, they are guidance, my love. They are not absolute, unchangeable fate. You are the master of your ship, and the stars only incline. They do not bind. So take every single word that resonated with your spirit today, fold it up, and keep it in your pocket like a precious stone. Let it bring you comfort when the doubt tries to creep back in. And if there was anything here that did not quite fit your current reality, simply let it go. Release it back to the cosmos with love, knowing that your intuition is your ultimate compass. You know your life better than anyone else ever could. Trust yourself. You have always known the way. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for giving me your time, your energy, and your beautiful open spirit today. It is a profound privilege to be a voice in your ear on this 5th day of August. If this reading brought you peace, if it gave you the clarity and the motivation you were searching for, please take a moment to like this video, to subscribe to the channel, and to join our growing family of star seekers. By doing so, you are not just supporting this channel, you are anchoring this high vibrational energy into your own life, and you are helping this message reach another soul who is sitting in the dark, desperately needing to hear that their call is coming. Come back tomorrow and the day after that, because the cosmos has a new message for you every single day, and I will be right here waiting to translate it for you. May your mind be clear, Gemini. May your heart be protected from the noise and the chaos of the world. May your bank account overflow with the abundance you so deeply deserve, and may that phone ring with the exact news you have been praying for. You are loved beyond measure. You are seen in your entirety. You are entirely, wonderfully, and magically supported. Go out into the world and claim your gold. You stayed. You listened. You sat in this sacred, quiet space with me until the very end, and I want you to know that the universe notices who lingers. It notices who is truly ready to receive. Because you have stayed, there is one final secret I must share with you, a hidden layer to this August 5th reading that is reserved only for the most dedicated souls. I am pulling one last card from the ether just for you, and it is the most magnificent card in the entire deck. It is the sun. The sun does not ask for permission to shine. It does not worry about the clouds, it simply burns through them. It is the card of absolute, undeniable success, of joyous liberation, and of profound, radiant clarity. And here is the beautiful cosmic mechanics of this moment. We are in the heart of August, the season of Leo, a time when the sun is at its most powerful, its most generous, and its most visible. The universe is using the peak solar energy of the year to illuminate your path, to burn away the last remnants of your doubt, and to spotlight your worth. The call you are waiting for is bathed in this solar light. The money that is coming is warmed by this solar fire. You are stepping out of the long, cold winter of your waiting period and into the brilliant, golden, high summer of your life. There is a profound emotional turn happening within you right now as you hear this. Can you feel the pressure finally leaving your chest? For so long, you have felt that if you stopped worrying, if you stopped trying to control every outcome, everything would fall apart. You carried the weight of the world because you were afraid no one else would carry it for you. But the sun is here to tell you that you can put the weight down. You do not have to figure it all out today. You do not have to force the river to flow. You just have to float. The relief you are feeling right now, this deep, exhaling surrender, is the exact frequency of miracles. When you stop striving and start trusting, the universe rushes in to do the heavy lifting for you. I want you to do one final visualization with me before we part ways. Close your eyes for just a second. Imagine your phone in your hand. Feel the weight of it. Feel the smooth glass. Now, imagine it vibrating. Look at the screen and see the name of the person you have been hoping to hear from, or the organization that holds the key to your financial breakthrough. See the notification lighting up your face. Now, feel the smile that breaks across your lips. Feel the tears of pure, unadulterated relief pricking the corners of your eyes. Feel the exact moment your shoulders drop and you whisper to the empty room, "Thank you, it is finally here." Hold that feeling. Lock it into your cellular memory. That feeling is not a fantasy. It is a memory of your future, echoing backward through time to meet you right now. As you open your eyes and return to your day, carry this golden amber light with you. Remember your numbers, 7, 14, 23, 38, and 42. Let them be your secret anchors. When you see them, smile, knowing the cosmos is winking at you. Walk with your head held high. Speak with the gentle authority of someone who knows their check is in the mail, who knows their heart is about to be healed, who knows their time has finally come. You are protected. You are deeply, infinitely loved. You are entirely ready. Thank you, my beautiful Gemini, for sharing your energy, your time, and your beautiful open heart with me today. If this final seal brought you the peace and the motivation you needed, please leave a like, subscribe to our sanctuary, and share this light with another soul who needs it. I will be right here waiting for you tomorrow with a new message, a new blessing, and a new chapter of your magnificent story. Until then, keep your phone close, keep your heart open, and watch the magic unfold. I release you to your miracles. Goodbye for now.